Communication module failure detected. Please contact your dealer.
That is the stuff you hear when you don't have all this wiring not connected. This is the second part of the 3-part video where I install a roof rack by Prinsu. The first part I remove the entire headliner. The second part I'll try to go over some of these certain things to look out for if you have a Rav4 with a sunroof. And then the third part is where I will install the roof rack itself by removing a couple bolts and drilling and some other stuff that's required. If we're in the driver's seat, this is your A-pillar and this is what your curtain airbag looks like. There's one long continuous piece that will deploy and unroll itself to protect you from a side collision. This right here is your drain tube that is connected to the sunroof. So if you don't have a sunroof, you probably do not have this drain tube here. If you collect dirt and debris by having this open, you can certainly clog this line. And then you have 3 other points, one more there, one over there, and then one on the other side to help drain. Otherwise you will start having some flooding going on and water coming and seeping into your headliner. You can see the drain also continuing along the sunroof. So there's a drain pipe over here. There's one on that side as well. The sunroof itself is powered by a motor. It looks like this piece here. So if all of a sudden you can't get your sunroof to open, it could be related to this. At least this piece looks like a motor to me, which means there's probably a gear here and it's probably driving some belts to pull the window back and to pull it down and up. From inside the cabin, this wire socket harness over here goes to your antennas and your Sirius XM and maybe your GPS. Over here, the bottom one are for your lights, like your sun visor lights, your dome lights, your map lights. The top one is for the sensors that are located over here for your radar, and if you have it, rain sensors. The door handle mechanism works by pinching and then sliding it up and down. There are actually 3 predefined locations where it can go. So there's one, or this is 1, 2, 3, and then 4. So if you have a problem with having your seat belt held in a certain place, this could be why. And that pinching mechanism is right here by that one spring. That one tiny spring can ruin your day. This is the sound deadening material that I've installed on my doors and in the trunk area. This is the ceiling of the Rav4 with kill mat installed, or sound deadening materials. This is where sound deadening is. Over here, you can hear the difference. Back over here we have a vent. This is when you close your door, that air can go out somewhere, which I believe is what this is for. It's nothing fancy, it's just some flaps. I have this module here which says 4-wheel drive. I'm guessing this is what controls the sending the power to the rear axles in this Rav4. This is the adventure trim. We also have a bunch of wire harnesses that go to several different things. I also have a 4-pin connector here that does not go anywhere. So if you are opening up your Rav4 and you have this and it's connected to something, let me know what it goes to. If you have a sunroof, your drain line continues from there and it comes out over there. So that is all the drain line you'd have to clean if you have a clog somewhere. Be pretty nasty work. This cable here is to open your gas cap or gas cover over here. So if your cover doesn't open, you will need to fish this wire all the way down the bottom, thankfully, and not through the headliner. If you're interested, I thought this was pretty cool. You have one side of this that's held by a spring so that it retracts upwards. The other side has resistance to it so that when it retracts upward, it doesn't slam. So if yours does not retract upwards, you have a problem with the spring mechanism here. And if yours retracts upwards really fast and it creates a slamming motion, then you have something in your resistance coils over here.